She did. I got Nelly money, so I got to give it to Janelle in the morning.
As you just heard, she has Nelly money. She's gonna give it to Janelle in the morning. Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of En-Syte. I'm your host, Steven, joined always by two of my favorite people, Dre, Shay. How y'all doing? I told you I clicked it. I said I clicked it.
We didn't hear it.
I said I clicked it.
We didn't hear it. Okay. But anywho, what up, fam?
What's going on, everybody?
Man.
Steven, I'm gonna punch your nose.
I love you too, baby. You know I do.
Hey, man, we starting this off when we ain't got nobody up in the room with us, man.
Man, she always so violent. I mean, we have one other person that pops in right now. One other person here so far.
Cause I don't think he did his live video on Facebook.
I took a sleep. I took a nap.
Steven, come on now. I'm gonna need you to do better, boo.
Okay, here's the thing. I didn't realize that for one, not only was my heat on, but I didn't realize it was almost 70 degrees outside, and my heat is on.
I mean,
it's for the week. You got to do better.
I understand that, fam, but you know, you got us walking into this whole thing blind today, bro.
Ain't walking in it. Ain't nothing wrong.
Dre, we walk.
Hold on.
Blind and
watch it. I'm finna do y'all one real better right now. I'm finna do y'all one better real quick right now. I'm finna go live on Facebook right now while doing the show.
What you about to try to get rid of us or something?
No. I'm not gonna get rid of y'all. I'm just gonna go live on Facebook on my phone right now.
All right.
Not getting rid of nobody. Not physically get rid of nobody. Just to say something. Okay. So minus YouTube right now. I'm looking dead at Facebook. So apparently, I was just getting told off by one of my co-hosts because the show is actively going on right now at this moment in time. I was just told off by one of my co-hosts, a little short one, and the bottom. If you join right now, you'll see her. That the reason why nobody's watching right now because I haven't done my live video. So I'm doing my live video right now, doing the show, and here's proof for you. Here's proof for each and every last one of y'all. The show is active right now. The show is active. Dre, Shay, right there. They're gonna be live.
What's that?
So, yeah, the show is active right now. So, what y'all need to do is y'all need to join us right now.
Live, bro?
Huh?
Is anybody looking at your live?
Hell no, ain't nobody looking at this damn live. Ain't nobody looking at this live. The live is just normally just a quick video for me to do. Once I save it, people will go back and watch it later. That's the main thing about a live. People will watch it later. They don't watch it right there and there all the time. They watch it later. So y'all feel free to come on through and everything like that. Love y'all so much. We're going to get this show going ahead and popping. Boom. Now, I did my live video. I did the live video.
I'm thinking only two people that's on this live right now is me and Siobhan.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, see, I'm gonna reshare the link.
Mm-hmm.
All up on Facebook with it right now. Says everybody. So it's like click.
Okay, so we got to get in the benefit of the doubt. Today is Thought Weather Day. No one would think it would be Thought Weather Day in November.
This is true.
Okay, so we got to get him. Get him a little time.
I guess.
Are you in with the person or the attention?
Now when it came out, this one I did back like episode.
Did you spell attention right? No, I'm thinking of attitude. I'm hoping you spelled it correctly.
Okay, see, like now you're making me second guess. Hold on.
Hold on, because I'm gonna look for you.
No, don't do that to me.
I think you spelled it right. I want to say you probably got too many letters.
Attention.
No, you got too many letters.
How many letters I got?
Ooh,
you got an extra.
That link is horrible at the bottom. E-T-I-O-N.
Almost okay. My fingers supposed to hit the keyboard a little bit too quickly there. Well, they know what I'm talking about.
No, we do not.
Oh God, dang it! Oh my God! I had an extra E. There we go. One extra E. Boom. Guess what?
Yeah.
Done. Mid stride. Saved. Done. Changes have been saved. You can refresh it and it'll say the word attention, not attention.
Hey, we got you back. We got to make sure you're smart. You are smart. Got to make sure you stay smart.
Man. Okay, I spelled attention wrong. You get one word spelled wrong and you get hashed for it for adding an extra letter in because your fingers is a little bit too fast for the words to be typing. Ain't that some mess? But yes.
Hey, you are a reflection of us and we are a reflection of you. Get it together.
I haven't heard that before. You got somebody. Hey, y'all. Hey, whoever you are. How you doing? Welcome to the show.
Whoever you are. So I just found out my brother on the low, like he be watching. He be watching, but don't be saying nothing.
It's a couple of people that do that. It's a couple people that actually do that. Like for real. Like I realized it's a couple of people, they be hitting me up and say, man, great show. I'm like, wait a minute, you ain't say nothing. I know, but it was a great show.
Yeah. Whoever it was, they left us.
they left us.
That probably was my brother. He funny because I was at work on break and I was talking to him, my sister on FaceTime. He was like, "Man, y'all podcast is funny." I was like, "Oh, so you one of the viewers they be sitting in the back stall?" Okay.
Yeah, man. You know, we get them a lot, man. We get a lot of people who they'll sit there, they really don't be involved with us, but they watch us on the low.
Yeah. That's cool. Yeah. Which is not 100% bad. It's not 100% bad. It just be a lot better if people actually partake in the dabblage of the show and actually communicate with us, because we ain't here. We here to do the show, but we can't do the show without them. So, and speaking of which, we got 3 people who just joined in. What's up, y'all? We just over here talking amongst ourselves until y'all got here, because I know that one day off kind of probably threw people off. I think that's another thing. I think that was another problem. I think when you take that one day away, I took that one day away, and he just messed nobody like, okay, he probably not gonna do nothing on Tuesday. No, it's Tuesday and I'm here, and y'all not here. Let's come on now.
Like, what's up with that? But come on, let's go ahead and get this conversation started. Okay. I'm really about this title here.
Yes. The person or the attention? Which do you love? Hopefully y'all see attention is spelled correctly. Let's go put that out there
I'm back. I'm sorry.
No, you good, bro. Oh, I'm just letting people out there.
On fleek.
You say what?
I said my forehead is on fleek.
No, it's all good, man. It's all good. It's just there. Hey, Tiffany.
What up, Tiff? What up, baby girl? What's going on with you, baby?
So now we all are adults.
Yes, we are.
In an age sense on this show. And that come in and watch, we are all adults. So there's been a point in time that you have experienced that butterfly in your stomach, heart skipping the beat, palms are kind of sweaty, knees kind of weak. I'm in love with somebody.
Yeah, in high school. Go ahead.
Now, you experience that, and even as an adult, you experience that. It's still the same feeling. It just feels a little bit different. It just feels a little bit different. You get them same feelings, but they just a little bit different. But the thing is this, though. Are you actually in love with the person? Or are you in love with the attention that they're giving you?
I got a question for you.
Yes, sir.
What is
being in love with somebody?
How can I actually break this down to the point that it doesn't sound like a whole goddamn scientific method?
You can't. So go.
Being in love is that underlying feeling that you have with someone that is damn near an unbreakable bond. No matter what. You give me that look. Why you give me that look?
I'm just listening.
No, but you give it that look though. You ain't listening when you just give it a look. You listening like, what the hell is he talking about?
No, I'm just listening, bro. No judgment.
You have that almost unbreakable bond. You have this almost unbreakable bond with someone. You go through ups, you go through downs. No matter what, you're gonna always be in love with this person. This person, you always wake up. You wake up thinking about this person, whether you wake up next to them or not. Wherever you at, just about, you thinking about this person. This person is a significant part of your life. You may not be married to them. You may not even live together, but you are in love with this person. And the bond that you two share is almost fairy tale movie like in a sense.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I got you. So actually, you're being very selfless when it comes to this person.
Exactly.
Right.
You're being
Okay.
I'm not going to say extremely selfless. You're being as selfless as you possibly can, because still at the end of the day, no matter what, this is a little bit off subject, but no matter what, at the end of the day, you're still about yourself.
I got you. So like, what was that? What that UGK? I choose you, huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. We had it.
So
Cool.
that's my opinion and my perspective of what being in love is.
All right, then. But you got a lot of people who just and this goes both male and female. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we got you.
Yeah, I can hear.
All right, then you got a lot of people, both male and female, that does take the route of just the attention that they're getting from that person.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of times it's all about attention because we are attention seekers. You got a lot of people that are attention seekers, and they just want somebody to know that they're thinking about them, spending time with them. You know, you're thought about me. You know, people just want to be thought about.
Yeah.
And a lot of times, you know, it's not really even, they're not even really loving that person. It's just, they're just giving that person some attention. And a lot of times you, what you do is that you mask a lot of things when it's not love. It's just that you just found somebody you can get some attention to. And at that point in time, what they say, you got reasons, seasons, and a lifetime.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of times it just be a season, that season for that person just to get a lot of that attention that you got, that you're getting right now. And that's what a lot of people do. It's like, and it's out there a lot. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, you good. But basically, from y'all perspective, what do y'all think being in love is?
So now you want to come ask us this question.
Right.
Hey.
I mean, you broke it down. It's being selfless. It's being selfless, and you know that it's the act of giving, the act of loving, the act of knowing that it is patient, it is kind, it is not self-giving. You know, you have to understand those things. It is not self-righteous. It does not hurt. It does not boast. I'm just speaking Corinthians. I can't. I don't. I'm not getting it all in order. I'm just speaking Corinthians.
Uh-huh.
It's not. It's not. It's going to persevere at the end, and that's exactly what it is. It's going to persevere at the end, no matter what. And that's what love. That's what love. That's what being in love is. Seriously. But a lot of times, people confuse that because you can be with somebody. Yeah, she loves me. Yeah, she loves me. You boasting about it. You ain't got to boast about it's not easily angered as well. When you know you're really in love with somebody, it's not easily angered. And you know, and it's always trying to protect it, to protect the bond that you got. If you're not doing that, then if you're not doing the things that I just said, you're not in love with that person. You just hanging out infatuated and just being what you be.
I'll take a sip on that one.
Anybody got a comment out there? Anybody got something to say? Hello, everybody. How y'all doing out there today?
Yeah,
Hello,
Go ahead.
hello.
I know.
Go ahead, Siobhan.
What about you?
Adding to what you pretty much said, it's who you. It's the first person you want to call when you got good news. It's the first person you want to call when you having a bad day. It's the first person you think about when you wake up. It's the first person that when you roll over, they ain't there. You get up and go look for them. Okay, so yeah, it's that one. You know, is that one that like you guys have like this endless connection, which is interesting, and you don't even know.
Yeah.
Like it just comes like literally like out of nowhere or whatever. So yeah, it's dope. So that is realistically.
Yeah. And that's what makes it something that is like almost something unprecedented because, like you just said, it happens out of nowhere. You don't even realize it happens until you like, what the hell am I feeling? Like I wake up thinking
Yeah.
about this person. I'm like, I go to sleep thinking about this person. Like the moment something happened, like, hey yo, guess what happened? Why am I like this? All of a sudden you realize you in love and didn't even
Or
know.
I on and be like, what you do to me? Where you come from? We need to it need to be redone here. Like, oh, okay.
Okay.
So we got some more video. Hey, what's poppin', Moni?
She
I
said
can't
she
wait
saw
to
the
see you.
pre-video. She saw the live. Oh my god.
Anyway,
That actually
okay.
worked.
Okay, but look, bro, I really get to see my roomie tomorrow. I'm like super excited. And Russell says some are in love with the attention they get for being with someone, like a Hollywood relationship. Oh,
Yes, that is so true. That's what
perspective.
that's what I was trying to break down, Russell. Thank
Yeah.
you for bringing it down.
Uh-huh.
Yes, me neither, Simone. But yeah, that is I love that perspective, Russ. Like
Yeah, a
you
Hollywood
are
relationship.
fire. You are so fire. You are dope. You are dope. You know what? Speaking of Hollywood relationships, that's why I commend certain celebrity relationships. For example, LL Cool J and his wife. It took years for people to find out that he was married. And he was probably married long before people even found out that he was married. Like Omar Epps and his queen. He ain't never been in no scandal, and it took years for them to find out that they were married. It's the Hollywood relationship that people don't know about is the ones that I think are really, truly genuine relationships.
I
Yeah.
mean, if we gonna do that, we're gonna do that, man. If we what's up, Donna? How you doing?
Hi.
If we're gonna
Donna.
do that, we gotta go to the real king of the relationship, and that would be Denzel and his wife.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely. Samuel and his wife. Um, Angela Bassett and her husband, where they're both are Hollywood stars. And maybe I'm today's year old, but I didn't know that they were together for so long.
Yeah, yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. But a lot of times, you get a whole bunch of people who are needy,
Mm-hmm.
and they need it, and they need that attention.
Yeah.
They need that way of being. That's very true, Russell. That is very true. He would have heard his marketability. He was saying that he was married. But
Mm-hmm.
the fact that he stayed with her is true the whole time. But
Yeah.
also, also we got to realize that she had that cancer scare for a very long time too.
Man. Okay, let's even take it back. We'll even go with Remy Ma and Papoose.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That when
that's straight ride. That's straight ride and die for both of them back and forth. That's straight
man,
ride and die.
like oh my god, like one couple had a cancer scare. That's as closest to death as it can get. You know what I'm saying? And then of course Remy Ma and
Russell said,
Papoose,
"Who are
they've been
they?"
separated for
They rappers. They rappers from New York, man. They rappers.
Russell said, "Who are
and
they?"
look and and the crazy part is nobody knew that they were a thing for a very long time.
Mm-hmm.
But what really
They were
breaks the
kept quiet.
case is, do y'all remember this line? And today was a good day. We don't own the rights to this, but Q said, "I got a beat from Kim, and she can
Yeah,
fuck all night." And
yeah,
you look at it right now, him and Kim was married when he made that.
yeah. See,
Mm.
like it it's the ones that it's the ones that's really genuinely are loved beyond the attention. Like
Gotcha.
the attention is what they don't want. It's like, hey, you got all the attention. This is your time. First off, I think the women that they have separate their relationship from their job.
Most stuff.
Yeah.
And
But a
their
lot of people
job.
can't do that. A lot of people can't do that.
Right. Like, okay,
So hold on, Swanee. Got you. I got a question to ask somebody.
go
So
ahead.
we got 5 viewers out there. Russell already answered it. So this goes out to Tiffany, Donna, Simone. Okay. Um, so what is it? Read the question again, Steve. Read the question. What this whole topic is, please.
The whole question behind this topic is: are you in love with a person, or are you in love with the attention? Let's get that clear. Are you in love with the person, or are you in love with the attention? Just to clarify that. All right. There's a big difference between being in love with an individual and just being in love with the attention that the individual is giving you.
All right. So can we get some? We need somebody to answer that because like I'm saying, is a lot of times you get people. I'm not going to say that they're not in love. That's how you have those summer romances,
Right. Oh,
and
yeah.
they be real hot and heavy, and oh baby, I love you, and all that. But as soon as the fall come and something had changed in their life, they done moved on to somebody else. It was the attention that they received,
Exactly.
or you have the one who hasn't. Okay, Simone comes back and said, "I'm in love with the person, the good, the bad, and the ugly. They give the attention I'm seeking. I've been seeking naturally." Okay,
Yeah.
but all right, but a lot of times we don't even get that because we got people in our lives for a season.
Hmm.
Like I was saying, you hot and heavy all summer long, and then the first time real trouble come, you can't get beyond it, and that person then moved on. It was the attention that you or let you change jobs or something happened. You can't get that person that attention that they was once getting.
Yep.
And then everything changed, man. They straight changed. Look at these. They straight changed on
Hmm.
For real.
I'm more so my to answer this particular question, because I don't think I answered it. I'm more so in love with the person. I think the extra attention that is given is a bonus because you had to do something in the first place to even grab my attention.
Mm-hmm.
So once you grab my attention, then
Yeah.
okay, hey, what's next? You got my attention. What's next?
it. Tiffany say it's the attention for her.
Yeah. She said it's
Okay.
definitely the
I
attention.
like how honest.
Which is nothing wrong with it. Nothing wrong with being in love with the attention. Is it the fact that people
Right. Because some
people need
people
to
be
understand the
coming,
difference.
they be coming hard.
People need to understand the
They
difference
do.
between
They
being in love with a
definitely
person
do.
and being in love with the attention. Because again, it's a difference between the two. It's a difference.
But when it comes to the attention, like some be coming really hard. They bring you flowers, they bring you candy. Is the good morning messages, even if you don't even wake up early enough, you'll wake up to a good morning message.
Mm-hmm.
Or you'll wake up to a phone call or something. Something that will let that particular person know that you was thought of.
Yeah. See,
Ronnie,
Russell's.
read that comment, baby.
You
Okay.
got it.
It says some people treat love like a playlist. Okay. The person they are with can be the best. Yes, I said the bestest. Oh,
You
okay.
said the
I was
bestest. Yeah.
reading grammatically correct. Yes, you did. You did say the bestest. Okay. Track they've ever heard. Then another song comes out and they immediately fall in love with that. Then the first track is Forgive Me. I got it. Yeah. Yeah.
What happens is is that like you said, it's just that they don't know what the hell they want.
Nah. Yeah. That's just
A couple of
confusion.
a couple of weeks ago, we had a conversation, and I said that as far as knowing exactly what you want in a person or a mate, whatever, that shit changes every day
Yeah.
because something changes with you every single day. And it's like that new flavor at Baskin Robbins, or or we got that whole new, now we in the fall, we get the pumpkin spice and the rest of that bullshit.
Oh yeah.
It changes. It changes. Well, for your whole life, you were drinking regular coffee.
Yes.
Now you got a little hazelnut creamer, and now you think that's the best thing since sliced bread. But you don't know they're coming with a French vanilla next week. You know what I'm saying? They coming with something different, and it's like your flavors and your taste change every
Absolutely.
single day. But you need to stay true to that first track, because they ain't gonna let you down.
Tiffany, if you don't mind, go into like detail far as what do you like far as the attention. Like what would they have to do to even grab your particular attention? Because I love your honesty. I definitely love that. So if you can just add more, like Dre say, add more pumpkin spice to the conversation.
Oh Lord
with
Jesus.
That.
Please let's not use pumpkin spice as a dang on verb. Let's not use it as a verb or a noun. Let's not do that, please.
Whatever.
Let's
Steven,
not do that. Shay.
Steven, humble yourself, okay?
I am humble.
You the one that led us to attention, sir. So I'm entitled to do whatever I choose to do with the English language.
Oh, but out of all things, though, pumpkin spice.
So, moving right along with this coffee analogy. Okay, I'm a French vanilla drinker, like all the way. I don't get like, okay, speaking of that, so I went to
I'm common hazelnut.
Really? Okay. So I went to Speedway. Okay. And when I went to Speedway to get some coffee, they got hazelnut, they got Reese's, they got first off
Reese's sound like you gonna take a shit as soon as you start drinking it. I'm sorry.
Yeah. What else they had? First off, I didn't even know that Cold Stone even made creamer.
Okay.
They got Cold Stone creamer. They had
that's probably pretty rich.
Give me my French vanilla and I'll keep it moving. That's it.
You coffee drinking.
Yo, Tiff, you there? Can you let us know you still there? You gone? Tiffany, you there? Do I need to text you or something on the phone?
But she definitely
she more likely still there. I think she might be still there. I'm just saying, like,
she
I'm not a coffee drinker, so this is amongst them two. So I'm out of the coffee analogies. This is all them with the coffee analogies. So I'm just gonna sit back and drink my water.
But yeah, I like it. It's like no matter the choices, no matter how many choices and varieties there was there at Speedway, I still was like, nah, I'm good. Run me that French vanilla. You know.
I got you. Yeah. I'm gonna read Russell. It says, I feel what you mean. Some people love the double burgers, but then lose their minds when they find out that the Mac rib is coming back. Nothing matters till it isn't available anymore.
Guess what? I'm glad he said something about that, because I'm a straight quarter pounder with cheese, girl. I'm the double quarter pounder. Every time I go to McDonald's, I do that. Double quarter pounder with cheese meal.
She said she had to leave for a second, so Tiffany gone. We waiting on Tiffany. She said she had to leave for a second.
Yeah, because she added some spice to this. What I do is I love the devil's advocate person. I always love the person that's actually different from the moral responses. Because
what's up, brother Nate?
What up, bro?
I love that, because we all morally correct. Like, oh, our sappy selves. Oh, I'm in love with the person. I'm in love with the person. She like, no, I'm in love with the attention.
I mean, the thing is that we're natural as humans. Is that we want somebody to give us attention. We want to be thought that we're special to someone. Yeah. And so that's the biggest thing. These are the things that we really want.
Right, absolutely. Because if you think about it, it starts with the attention first.
Yes.
It definitely does. Because you can't
what's that shit that be said? How it go? You gotta do what you did to get them, to keep them.
Oh, You have to do whatever you did to get them. Keep doing that to keep them. Something of that sort.
Whatever that you did to get them, do the same thing to keep them.
Gotcha. Same flavor, whatever be.
I hate that bullshit.
Moni and they saying hi to each other. Russell comes and said maybe the initial fire in the frequency of the attention.
Oh.
And then they said this is a good title. But let's go back to Russell. Maybe it's the initial fire in the frequency of the attention.
You know what? Okay. I would agree with that.
Yeah.
I would say yes. Okay. Because what individual, whether it be male or female, doesn't like consistency?
True. This is true.
Because I like a consistency. Don't lack on nan pod.
Yo, bro, break that down just a little bit for us, bro. Break that down for us, please.
Yes, please elaborate on the difference in attention. So yeah, I think so. I definitely think.
But you know what kills me is you get a lot of people who say, "Well, I gave her a call, I did this, I did that," but your consistency lacks.
Yes.
Be consistent with everything that you do. If your effort, if you give this effort today, you get that effort tomorrow. You get that effort the next day. You continue to get that same effort. You don't change up your effort. Just don't say, "Oh, I hit them up, whatever." You know, I ain't heard from them. No, that's not the consistent effort that I'm talking about.
Right.
You have to be consistent in what you're doing. Russell comes and said there's a lot of effort put in from the beginning, then it wanes off. Some people don't want to put in the same energy regularly. Russell, I agree with that, but the whole thing is that if your efforts are something that's going futile, if you get people who are not reciprocating what you're putting out, and then that changes how your energy really is.
Okay.
Nate said, I'm sorry, go ahead.
Now see what Nate said, because what's so interesting is you and Nate was mentally here. Y'all was like mentally on the same frequency, because when you spit out the word reciprocate, he comes with reciprocal. So y'all was there.
That's my brother.
You don't got time. Okay, just hit it with the gray man think alike. How about
my bad, dude.
How about that, brother? We know Nate is your brother.
That's growing up in the house with Mama Lois. You found that out quick.
Go ahead. Read your brother's comment.
There's attention that's not reciprocal. It's the attention of selfishness. So attention is part of the intimacy, and intimacy is shared energy.
Yeah.
Oh
man, you sitting here trying to talk to these women again, niggas. Man, what the hell are you doing, fam? What you doing? trying to make people back, get some hair or something, fam. I'm just playing. What?
Nate macking
I ain't saying nothing.
En-Syte.
I ain't saying nothing. I'm letting y'all have at this one. I ain't saying Nathan. I ain't saying Nathan about nothing about Nathan. I'm letting y'all have this one. I'm sitting back in the cut. Because that was a line right there. I don't care what anybody say. That was a line. That was a line.
Wait, what? So attention is part of intimacy, and intimacy is shared energy. Is that the line?
That is a line. I'm not saying that's the line. That's a line.
That
is a line, and that's a damn good one.
Next time, if we gotta auction anybody out, we gonna have to auction Nate. We gonna get paid good money. Auction Nate off in a dating raffle. Like, hey, we got one.
But no, we get exactly what you say in terms of that line, though. So attention is part of intimacy, and intimacy is shared energy. Basically saying that attention is supposed to be shared energy. You cannot really give attention without receiving attention, in a sense. Yeah, he got on you about that one, Jay.
It's all love, just all love, you know. It's somebody out there that will love all of everything that you got. Okay, so we got Russell. He says, so the attention received is only meant to benefit one of the pair. I see.
No.
I'm trying.
No, actually, no. Actually, if the attention is being reciprocated,
Mhm.
you're gonna tell off. The thing is that what's really going on is Russ was that the person is really giving all this attention out. He's lacking something. That person is lacking something too. There's something about that person that's lacking that they continue want to get this person all this attention, and if it's not even being reciprocated. So, but I get exactly what you're saying, but it's not just one sided because it can't be one sided. It has to go both ways. That's the only way you can think that you're possibly in love with that person
Mhm.
or that y'all in love. Period. Unless you're a damn fool.
More than likely, it could be a damn fool. You never know. There's a lot of
Yeah,
fools
because it
out
takes a
there.
fool to learn. Because it takes a fool to learn that love don't love nobody.
Baby, yes, it
Mhm.
does. We don't own that line. Okay.
There's a lot of stuff that we didn't
No,
say we don't own lines to. This episode has been filled with some copyrighted shit from the get go. Just letting y'all know right now. So
I
YouTube,
do
anything that
apologize.
we
It
say,
probably was Dre Day. I
no,
apologize.
you good.
I'm
No,
sorry.
you good. You no, you was good. You was good. You were good because we not playing any of them. We not, as far as I know, we not showing any videos. We not playing any music or nothing of that nature. We just saying what we believe that it's from. We not 100% sure where it's from. We just saying what we believe it is from. They can't get us on what we think and what we believe it may or may not have come from, especially if we ain't showing no videos or playing no audio. I'm starting to learn about the copywriting of YouTube.
All right, then. So we got Nate and Russell here. So
You
now
said
I
all the
want to
words
ask
and
this
nothing.
question to both of the brothers out here, my brothers.
Okay.
The question goes back. So how do we know? Oh, hold on. He came to me for a second. He said, Dre, look at it from the perspective of the one who on the short end of the stick. They put out energy, the energy is received, they run with it, but you don't get anything back.
Huh?
Damn, bruh, I'm looking at it, man. Damn, Russ, I
Yeah,
get you.
I'm tall as hell, but I felt I've been on the short end of that fucking stick.
Man, I get what you're saying, fam. I
I'm
get
trying
what you're
to figure
saying.
out, have I been on the short end of this?
No,
Even they had to say, even they had to say, damn,
even though
Russ.
you short, you ain't never been on the short end of that stick. I can tell right now.
Just saying. I mean, I understand what you're saying, Russell. I really do, man. I really do. I
Because
really
remember,
do.
you only fake like people.
I do be fake like people.
So the ones that really like you fake like them. So they giving you attention, but you just fake like them. So you never been on that short
Don't
end of that stick,
pray.
huh? I'm just saying you never
That's
been on the short
that's
end of that
so
stick.
great. Don't do me like that. He gonna look up at the
Oh,
ceiling.
I thought you was talking to me. I'm like, say no. I'm just saying you ain't never been on the short end of that
No,
stick.
no, 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 no,
Oh,
no,
you
no, no, no,
thinking
no.
about what Russ said.
Yeah, I'm still on that Russell comment right now. I'm still on that
Huh.
Russell comment because I'm trying to find a response or to reiterate what he's saying right about now. And I'm getting like Nate right now. Damn, Russ.
I would like to try and Russ. Don't put look. It's so. Wait a minute. Okay, I have learned to take people for who they are and what they are. I have learned to take um the things that they do and the actions that they give out. I learned to take them for that. I've learned not to read too much into it. That's it. You give me a compliment, I will give you one back. I don't I don't take it as, oh, he flirted with me. No, absolutely not. Because the day that you give me a compliment, I probably got a hat on, hoodies, jeans, and some gym shoes, and you probably think I'm the cutest thing in the world walking. Well, I'm like, yeah, this ain't working for me. But thank you. You know what I'm saying? However, so yeah, sometimes I fake like people. It's the it's the adult way to not take things so extra and beyond. Okay, let me go back to what he said. He said, Ed Dre, look at it from the perspective of the one on the short end of the stick. They put out energy. The energy is received. They run with it, but you don't get anything back.
Mm-hmm.
That's the thing is that you are the giver. You constantly giving. You constantly calling. You constantly doing everything there is to make that person happy, and that person doesn't give two shits about you. They just a taker. They're a bloodsucker. They are. They're a vulture.
Okay,
And
go ahead.
and that's exactly what it is. And they've taken everything that they sucking the life out of you. Remember a couple of weeks ago, you was always talking about energy. They're sucking your energy.
Yeah.
And all they doing is rebuilding themselves and rebuilding themselves through you. They
Okay.
could have, that person could have been the lowest of the lows. They could have been went through everything in the world. But what they're doing right then and there is that what they're doing right then and there is that you're giving them life, and you're the one who's put them on life support. You just resuscitated them, and now they're able to be who they want to be through you.
Yep.
Okay. I definitely understand that perspective. But what if, hypothetically speaking, what if the person that's on the short end of the stick, what if their reason for that particular situation is to be the giver?
I mean, but still, even if you're the giver, you still got to receive something back.
Yeah.
Okay, you said that everybody is in everybody's life for a reason, a season. Wait a minute, don't do that, Nate. Okay,
Thank you.
a reason, because everybody is literally put on earth for a reason. Period.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
Everybody paths crosses for a reason. Okay. Now, what if the person that's on the short end of this stick, what if their purpose was to be the giver in that situation?
And then when they season is over, they move the hell on. You have to know when to let go.
Okay, maybe I'm not saying this right.
No, you're saying it correctly, but what we're saying. Okay, hold on. Let's get to the topic. Let's get to the comments, and then we'll come back to the question.
Mm-hmm.
Because
I don't
maybe
think I'm saying it right, because if I was saying it right, I will get the proper response that I'm supposed to get. And right now, I'm not getting the proper response.
you're looking for a response.
Yeah,
you're not going to get it in this conversation.
it's like you're looking
So
for a particular response.
something is not sitting right with me right now.
Okay.
So that's why I'm constantly asking, because it's not sitting right. Oh,
I mean, maybe the answer is in what Russell has said.
okay. What I'm looking for is a response. Okay. Say for instance, okay, we have a person that has self-esteem issues, okay, and we have someone that does not have self-esteem issues, okay. There's a balance there. One has self-esteem issues, the other does not. Their paths happen to cross, okay. Have the person that has no self-esteem issues building up the person that has self-esteem issues. Now, what if their reason for crossing one another was for the person who has no self-esteem issues poured into the person who has self-esteem issues?
Then that's just a reason for that point in time. Then that's just
right. That's what Stephen gave me exactly what I was looking for. Their purpose is to meet one another. So the person who ends up on the short end of the stick, what if that's where they supposed to be?
Well, in this particular sense, that person is not mainly probably the short end of the stick, because you know that you're going into a person who has self-esteem issues, and you know that you do not. So technically, that person wouldn't have the short stick mentality, the short end of the stick mentality. Now it's completely different.
Thank you, Russell.
It'd be completely different. Russell. We'd have missed a lot of these dang on comments.
There we go. That Russell gave me exactly what I need. So comparing this to the person with the short end of the stick, because that's what Russell calls it. What if he is in that particular position, and he or she was supposed to get that short end of the stick? What if what if there was never supposed to be any energy transference? What if his whole entire sole purpose in that situation was to give energy, not to give it back?
Then, at that point in time,
You just a transformer. You are just a power
that's all
transformer
you
on a
are.
power pole. You giving out energy, but you're giving out energy to one particular thing. But in order for you to get energy back, you're getting it from another source. So you're basically just giving what you got into somebody else for that moment of time. And then in order for you to get your energy back, you'll get it from a different place, if not from yourself.
There we go. So what Stephen, you like okay, now I'm getting the feet. Now everything is starting to make sense. I don't feel awkward about it.
You should have felt awkward
in the first place.
Because I didn't know if I was asking the right question. So
you was asking the right question.
It was asking the right question. It was just the fact the answers that you were hearing from us wasn't registering to you for some reason, because we were saying these things were being said, but for some odd reason they weren't clicking in your head the way that they were coming out.
Okay, maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. Maybe you're absolutely right.
Man, but hold on, man. We got to get to these comments.
Yeah.
We looked over here like I looked over here like 5 times. Okay, so I know that we left off with what we leave off at?
It was the Russell. We came back with
I thought did Russell read Nate's comment? That's deep, because when you're into each other, the energy from the other person is attracted to you because did we read that one?
No, we did not.
Yeah, okay. So we kind of left off with I think just above that, because I remember you saying just like when what was it? Russell's comment.
Steve, you talking? Yeah, all right, man. We lost you.
Hello.
Yeah, we got you now. We got you.
Okay.
We got you.
Okay, no, because I remember that we was reading Russell's comment that was at Dre, and then I know Nate said damn Russ, and Russell said just saying.
And then he was like just saying, she showed you laugh out loud. So I got to mess with you, buddy. Yeah. And Nate can't say that's deep, because when you're into each other, the other energy from the other person is attracted to you because.
Yeah.
He said, yeah, Dre, yep. And then Russell said that's why I've never been a fan of spitting game.
Yep.
Then Russell comes back and say toxic.
That's the stuff that when Shivani was talking about that one thing about the other person being the short end of the stick thing.
Yeah, and then that's when they said Shay, hell no. And then Russell comes back and says self-poisoning. And then Russell comes back and says, Shay, maybe, but do they not deserve the same happiness? And then they said, what are you looking for, Shay? And then we come back with Russell saying, if a person is knowing that they won't be reciprocated, then that's toxic, self-defeating behavior. Some people enjoy being fixers, but eventually they will be a receiver instead of a giver.
Yeah.
So they said, "Ooh, yes, that does happen often."
I feel now. I don't feel crazy.
And no one ever said it was crazy. Then they said, "This is where we get evolution from. We don't know what we want until we come across it." And then Russell said, "But you have to be strong enough to believe your day will come. Some people aren't ready for that short-term loss. They think of it as murking themselves." Yeah. And then so Russell said, "You still crazy, Shivani."
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm not listening to Russ. Like whatever. Yeah. Because that's the phrase, the word fixer. Fixer. Yeah. Fixer was what it is. So let's take Jada Pinkett, for example. In one of her episodes on Red Table Talk, she labeled herself as a fixer.
Yeah, she fixed all this else in her, boy.
Can we? Okay. Yeah.
He got that old whoppy.
And the word came back. Kids, it comes out at least once an episode now. You just got to deal with it. It comes out once an episode.
So listen. Okay. So she labeled herself as a fixer. So by her. I'm through with y'all today. Y'all.
Wow.
I ain't nothing to drink.
Renee said we evolve from our environment. When receiving that energy that's missing, we evolve. We learn it and we adapt from it. Then Russell said brought a whole new meaning to fall coming in.
Uh, I love y'all, by the way. Just let you know out there in the whole entire YouTube world. Love every love, brother. I love y'all so much. Thank you so much for coming through. Appreciate you.
But yeah, but Savannah, when you're giving out your energy, and then and then you feel at a certain time that your energy is not being met or being even reciprocated, giving it back to you. You adapt to it. You pull back from it. Right or wrong?
Absolutely. That's
All right, then.
what I was. Okay, here we go.
No, I understand. I'm just going to what Nate's comment is.
Oh,
I'm just saying.
I understood what Nate comment was. I definitely understood it. You know how people say, "Oh, I got a calling from God. He called me to preach the word. He called me to be a deacon. He called me to be a doctor. He called me to be a lawyer." What we always,
But he didn't call you to be a damn fool.
and he probably did, because guess what? They always say the Lord looks out for fools and babies, honey.
This is
true.
All right, so let's keep it moving. However, we always say he calls us to be these high prestigious titles. What if he actually took one or maybe a handful of people to be fixers? And we sitting up here assuming like, oh, you're being self-toxic. When that's not what they are. They're here to be fixers. They're here to fix other people's energy. They're here to pour themselves into the other people. If that's the case, then our parents would be self-toxic. Why? Because they're pouring their energy, they're pouring their knowledge, they're pouring their habits, they're pouring their childhood, their foundation into their children. We can't say our parents are self-toxic. That's what they were put here to do. They were put here to pour their energy into us. That's where I was going with that.
But that's two separate things, baby. Parenting and a person off the street is two different things, honey.
I'm talking about
I understand what you're saying, baby.
transference. There's people transferring energy.
Okay, but Brother Russell says, I don't think there's a calling to be in pain. You can escape if you choose or just by saying no.
So what's the purpose of crack addicts?
Some niggas want to get high.
Huh?
They want to get high.
And being high causes pain. Shooting up causes pain.
No, it don't, because they get that feeling and it feels good, so it does not cause them pain. That's why they get high, because it feel good. It's when they not high is when they feel pain. Otherwise, they wouldn't do it. That's the same reason. That's the same reason why people smoke weed.
Oh my God! There are people that is placed on this earth to.
Nate said he get what you're saying.
And it's not the fact we don't get what she's saying. It's not like we don't get what she's saying. It's just, I don't know. Like, it seems like it's two completely different things in terms of a parent who has a child, giving them all of their energy versus, like what Dre said, someone you just meet off the street and getting to know, and you're giving them your energy.
Because y'all are taking it directly from a organic birthplace. Adoption. You have people that's adopting other people's kids.
Yeah.
That's getting their energy to, you can really say that kid is literally somebody off the street, but they're still taking that child in and pouring energy into that child.
But it's more so, this is more so still parental transference, whether the fact you have the child or not. So parental transference is completely different than transferring energy to someone that you meet, right?
Are they or are they not transferring energy, period?
No,
in both situations.
They are. We're not saying that they're not. They
okay.
Are.
That's it. The key word is energy. That's what it is. That's what it is. You adding parental energy to it. I'm not adding parental energy to it. I'm talking about specifically the transference of energy based off their actions.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, boo.
What? I mean,
Man, I just felt all the transfers and energy behind that one right there. I felt every last bit of it hitting me. Oh man.
okay. I like Russ's response. Oh, first off, what did we? It says no shade. I get what you said. Thank you, brother Nate. Appreciate it. Okay, Russ was like the drug is an escape because of inadequate coping abilities.
True.
Understandable. I get that too. Cognitive choices plus energy create purpose. Thank you. That sealed the deal. Whether it be parental energy or I don't even know, or regular energy. It was choices that was created for a purpose. Because at the end of the day, we don't know what most of these people was missing. That's the whole purpose of a balance. It says some people do come along for a thank you. There we go.
Yeah.
We all know that. We all know that.
Fixers are a purpose.
Yeah, we agree with you. We agree with you with that. We agree with you with that earlier.
We're not fighting with you.
No. I'm not saying you guys are fighting with me.
No,
that's the last thing.
No, I'm just saying, like what he just said right there is what we agreed to about like 10 minutes ago from what you said.
That's I got you.
Yeah. Okay, I'm just saying, like, yeah, we agreed to that like 10, 15 minutes ago.
Steven, for the second time, I got you.
Okay. I guess in long the long and short end of it all is the fact that are people more so in love with a person or people more so in love with attention? That is really the question behind this topic. Not do you, but which are people more in tune to be in love with?
Okay, so see, this is why me and Russell always go back and forth. He said, "Shay, what we are saying is that we know some people are fixers, but people aren't meant to remain fixers that hold understood. I get that. I definitely get that part. But you can't automatically sit here and claim that a is going to end up with the short end of the stick. Because what if some people enjoy fixing people? So they wouldn't look at it as, oh, well, I'm giving this energy to this person. They wouldn't consider that, oh, I just got the short end of the stick. They wouldn't say that.
I mean, if that's the case, then we wouldn't have motivational speakers.
And I get that too.
I mean, you wouldn't have motivational speakers if they always thought that they was going to get the short end of the stick, because some people actually like motivating people to do better and fixing them up. So maybe they're not going to be fixers forever, but they don't mind being fixers, and they're not going to feel like, okay, well, I'm tired of fixing these past 1,000 people that I didn't try to motivate and stuff like that. I'm drained. I'm like, yeah, you're going to get drained from doing your motivational speaking, but you're not going to be tired of it completely to the point like I'm not going to do it anymore. You're going to take a break and then go right back at it because it's something that you enjoy doing. So in that case, I can actually agree with the fact that there are some fixers who will not feel as if they need to get in the short end of the stick.
And that's all I was saying.
That part I can at least agree with.
It says, so fixers aren't allowed to be happy. We never said that. Some fixers, there's a huge possibility that some fixers get their happiness from fixing other people.
Yeah. It's just like if you enjoy working on your car, you enjoy fixing your car.
A fixer's main job in the context described earlier is the sense they aren't getting anything back. We get involved with the attention first unless it's purposeful. You're right, Nate. Then later it either evolves or the person is a vampire.
Yeah. Suck you dry. Fangs out now.
I'm definitely not saying fixers don't deserve happiness or aren't allowed to be happy. I'm not saying that. But in reality, if we're going to sit here and talk about reality, some people find happiness in fixing other people.
Yeah.
That's it. So if they find happiness in fixing other people, can we really say they wind up with the short end of the stick?
I ain't saying nothing.
That's just a question. And I'm asking Russell, can you sit here and say that a person that actually enjoys fixing people, do they end up with the short end of the stick? So, since you coming for me.
Russell, she gave you the neck.
I know, right? She done zipped her fleece up, zipped it down, rolled her neck and everything. You better answer this woman's question, otherwise she gonna snap and reach through this video and snatch you through your phone or something, man. You gotta do something.
I can't with y'all. Okay, Russell said, imagine a motivational speaker speaks at events and gets regular feedback that their advice made a person's situation worse. Okay. How long will you keep speaking if you see your efforts are having? Okay, I think that's for you, Stephen, because you threw the motivational speaker analogy out.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I did. I mean, here's the thing. No matter what, at the end of the day, the choice is yours. Yes, I can sit here all day long and say, this may be the best route for you. This is something that you could try and it might work. These are certain words that a person uses. It doesn't say that you have to do that. Your situation may not match up to what is being said by a motivational speaker. Now, if your situation has become worse due to the fact that you chose a route of listening to a motivational speaker, then you probably really didn't listen to that motivational speaker, because 9 times out of 10, they will say, like, do not try this or only try this if you have reached this point, and this point. They're not going to, unless they one of those shady ones, they're not going to tell you wrong. Like, yeah, like you're still going to go ahead and continue to do it, because your motivational speaking is not going to help everyone. It's never going to help everyone. You're always going to have the opposite effect that's going to happen just about maybe a good 5 to 10% of the time of everybody that you talk to.
All right. He also said an unintentional opposite reaction. That could be possible. That could definitely be possible. Okay, we got Nate. He says they might not find happiness, but rather it's their purpose. That is also true as well. Russell said, what if it's a doctor instead of a speaker? Does your reason change?
What if it's a doctors fuck up too?
They do.
Doctors fuck up too. They just try their best not. They just try their best not to.
All the time.
Doctors then kill people by accident, mind you, by accident.
Right.
Doctors then accidentally left freaking tools inside of a patient and sewn up and everything like that. But it's here's the thing, and this is going to be stressed right now. No one is perfect, but at the end of the day, you have the choice to do what you want to do. If you're talking about a doctor, you have the choice to go to whatever doctor that you want to, not Dr. Kevorkian. Okay, you have the right to choose.
No, Doc, I hear Dr. Miami do some really good work.
You said who?
I said I hear Dr. Miami do some really good work.
Oh my good goddamn.
Go ahead, keep going.
But other than that, though, yeah, like it doesn't matter what profession that you put in, no matter what type of person that you put in, that is a natural fixer. That person is not going to have 100% satisfaction from people that come closely involved with them. Like right now, this show right now, you all watching this love this show. You love the 3 of us, but I can guarantee you there's probably like a good 5 people out there that subscribe to this channel that don't like this. You want to know why? Because you cannot please everyone. You're never going to please everyone. Plain and simple. But other than that, we are over the hour mark. This time flew by real quick, like real quick.
It did.
It like truly flew out, and I was only 2 minutes late, starting the show. But other than that, though, thank you all for watching. Appreciate it and all that good stuff. Hopefully that we got to the root of all of this because, man. But we thank them for staying insightful. Appreciate it, man. But yeah, appreciate everybody who joined in. Nate, Russell, Tiffany for the little bit, Moni, Donna, everybody else who didn't popped in and probably didn't say nothing because I know it was a point in time we had 9 people watching, but only like 4 people were talking. So we appreciate you nonetheless. Do not know if there's going to be a show Thursday because after today, literally, what about, let's say that, like 15 hours? About a little over 15 hours? We be flying out. We will be flying out. We will not be here. Y'all enjoy whatever weather y'all have because we're going to be enjoying 80 to 90 degree weather in the beautiful, beautiful land of Mexico.
You ain't got to rub it in, bro. Damn.
Huh?
You ain't got to rub it in. Damn, bro.
You coming with us, bro? What you talking about? Let's start. Who rubbing it in?
But you ain't got to rub it in. You ain't got to rub it in to people who not coming with us. Come on now.
I ain't rubbing it in.
You still got to be respectful and be nice, man.
Oh, God. Damn. Man, I find. But yes, we are traveling. We're going to go to we're going to go out of the country and hopefully we'll enjoy ourselves and all that good stuff. My bad, bro, Nate. I'm sorry, man. Look, man, this vacation is needed. We didn't.
Hopefully, he get to come time with us.
So we didn't suffer a lot in 2020. We holding strong. We are holding strong. So again, thank you all for watching. If we do something this Thursday, it'll be probably something short, sweet, to the point, nothing major. If not, we'll be back next Tuesday when we're back home and, enjoying another fun-filled topic because ain't no telling what it's going to be. Because like I said, I ain't know what topic this was going to be until about like 10 minutes before the show. So,
yeah, he set us up for this motherfucker today, y'all.
Hey, I didn't even know what the topic was going to be until
we was set the hell up. We was set up.
It wasn't no setup.
We walked in blind on this shit, man, y'all. We just
it was not a setup. It was not a setup. But again, thank you all for watching. I appreciate it. Go ahead and hit that thumbs up button, hit that like button, show your liking for this video. If you not have done it yet, feel free to subscribe to this channel and then hit that notification bell. That way you know when we go live. Also, feel free to share this video. You never know, someone may need to hear it. Before we close out, Dre, Shay, anything y'all want to say?
Probably not this video. They probably
you done had a lot to say in this one, baby girl. You done had a lot to say in this one.
I did. I definitely did.
Drake called and said this was your show.
I said, Shay, this is your little comment.
Yeah.
This is yours today, baby girl. It's all you.
Because most time, like I said, if we're talking reality, we always talk about majority of the good side of the reality versus the other side, versus the devil advocate side. Like when it comes to the concept of the fixer, we look at it like, oh, that's a bad thing, when the fixer themselves probably look at it as, I'm here for that. Like,
I mean, but that's true enough.
Yeah.
But also the fixer is going to need fixing at times as well.
And I never said that. What I'm saying is, most of the time, it's okay to address both sides.
Yeah.
That's
most definitely.
That's it. That's all, And Russell, I agree. Reality is overrated, but that's what we live in. We literally live in it, But anyway, it's all about you. If you like the attention, by all means, like the attention. If you like the person, by all means, like the person. At the end of the day, it's only one of you. Be true to yourself.
True. Well,
that's it.
Most def.
Bro, you got anything you want to add?
Most def. Man, all I want to say is, everybody, y'all be careful, be easy, love one another. Life is too damn short, man. Life is too short. Just remember those words. Love each other. Life is too short. And do what's going to please you. And don't hurt nobody while you're doing what you're doing. I'm out.
All right. So with all that being said, again, thank you all for watching. Remember, we are live every Tuesday and Thursday, 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. Again, if you don't know your time zone, look up the Windy City. Do you know we're live? Other than that, we out this mug. You have a beautiful night. And remember, as always, stay insightful. Peace.
Peace them out.